Welcome to the Macedon campaign for divinity Et Impera 1.2.3. In the last part, we managed to fight our way up to here to lay siege to Pulpudeva. The trouble is we got a bit of a damaged army here, so it's going to be a little bit difficult because the garrison is pretty strong here. It's 17, it's got these guys behind, which means there's a good chance they will be reinforcing with mercenaries. Over this side, we've been fighting a continuous ongoing battle against constant raiders from here. Got this lot here, kind of a bit inclined to come out and smack these, but the question is if I do that, will I be able to wreck these enough to make enough of a splash? That's the key factor, because I need to get out, but these guys have fortified.
Ready for battle.
I think I'm gonna give it a go, guys. I think they've probably got a good general unit and then lots of damaged units. We've got general two cav units. We've got most of our units are damaged. We've got 3 sets of missile troops. So the more I look at this, the more inviting it gets. And I think being able to drive this guy away, I mean, we don't have to destroy him completely, just enough to drive him out of the area here, because I'm a bit worried the fact him being fortified, if there's another army here, it's going to come in and with these guys supporting. I think we're going to go for it, guys. I think we're going to go for it, guys. 88%. And yeah, I'm just gonna risk the auto resolve here, and that gives us a little bit of cash as well. Those guys are taking damage.
Your next command. Commander, at once.
This unit back. Gives us a tiny amount of cash. Kind of inclined to get rid of these guys because they're going to take a long time to heal up. And we could recruit, use the cash from that victory to re-recruit this guy. He's going to give us a bit more charge bonus, morale. Fights against barbarian tribes. Certainly don't want that. I certainly want that. Here, campaign movement range. Campaign movement range. It's going to give us an extra 5%. That's going to give us an extra 6%. Going to give us an extra 1 for 5%. I think I'm going to go with a double campaign movement range, simply because if we need to get up here, the further we can move and faster, the better. Right, and we've got this other small army here recruiting. Right, I think that's all we can do this turn, guys. We're just going to go for it. And what I'm gambling is that these guys will sally out against this army so that we can actually attack them in the open field. So here we go, guys. I think this could be quite an important part. If I can't take Pulpudeva and hold it, everything I've done is going to be wasted. It's probably the best way to describe it. Right, they've sallied out, and they haven't got the reinforcing army with them. I think we've got to accept this, guys. If I retreat, I'm going to come back and they're going to have their full force, so we're going to have to accept this, whether we like it or not. I mean, we should be able to win this because this is just a garrison army. I mean, although they've got lots and lots of missile troops, that's going to do a lot of damage. Right, here we are, guys. We are a battle map. Now we've got to win this, and we've got to win this well. Just winning it any old how is not going to be any good. Like this mountain area here. I want to keep away from those trees, so I think we've got a bit of a ridge line here. I think we're going to have to be try and keep this in a fairly dense front line. Gotta be ultra defensive. So you let's keep these guys as much depth as possible.
Understood.
Ballistas.
Orders.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight on a very narrow front. And what else have we got here?
Ready for orders.
General's damaged.
Cavalry. Tarantine cavalry.
Gonna have to work with them. And they're gonna have to work with them.
Slingers. Your orders.
Slingers.
Missiles ready and waiting.
I think we're gonna have to have it concentrated on one side. They've only got the one set of cavalry. I'm pretty sure they're going to come in through there. I think we're
Thracian warriors.
the Thracian warriors on this side to fall in. What have we got left? Nothing. Yeah, we got to have something left.
Agrianian.
Brianians.
Melee infantry. Bronze shield pikes.
And we got bronze shield pikes on this side.
You have orders, sir.
Do you need to do is sorry, I'm gonna have to think. Have these guys
Understood.
in the middle here. I think we have to try and drive off their cav. Okay, they're going to be able to get round us.
I will sacrifice.
Their light missile cav is over there. Good. Comes on the right side. They got. Right. I think we're going to.
General. Bertus. Ballista.
I want you guys to.
Field artillery ready. Attack. Brave sons of.
We're going to need to try and drive off their archers as quickly as possible. I think we'd have to get our Tarantines in.
Missiles ready and waiting.
Get you guys off.
Ready and waiting.
Should have got you off fire at will a little while ago.
Warriors of Macedon. Companion cavalry. Missile
Right.
infantry at your command. Sons of Ares. Companion cavalry. Stenentolisas.
Right.
Riders advance.
They need to be fairly aggressive for this.
Glory to Macedon! Artillery awaiting orders.
Come on, get in.
Missile infantry. Slingers. Missiles awaiting target.
Hey, come on, in.
Slingers. Amisos. By your command.
Okay,
Glory to Macedon. Tarantine.
right. I want you not only do I want these broken, I want them completely smashed. Because the more we can take down here, right, I want you guys, Agrianians,
Advance at speed. At the doubles. Kyrie. Riders at the
get them round the back.
cavalry. Missiles ready. Slingers. Axis. Missiles ready.
Okay, how are you doing?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile infantry ready. Warriors of
Yeah, don't worry
Macedon.
about those guys in the trees.
We await your command.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, it's to be expected.
At your service.
These guys are.
Companion cavalry. Missile infantry at your command. Tarantine cavalry.
Again, I want you guys to wreck these as much as possible.
Missile cavalry ready. Orders. Ready. Virtus. Orders.
Keep this cav.
Tarantine cavalry.
Any of these guys getting away.
Cavalry.
Right.
Slingers. Ready and waiting.
So,
Pursuit. Missile infantry. Slingers. Commander.
again, after them. I want them completely destroyed.
Missile infantry at your command. By your command. Your orders. Orders. Attack. Ready. Advance. Ready and waiting.
Oh,
Slingers. Orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile infantry ready. Sons of Ares. Slingers. Kyrie. Swords. Now engage.
oops.
Tarantine cavalry.
Out, out.
Strategos. Orders understood.
I want you to kill these.
Recall glory.
As I say,
Missiles awaiting target.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
General. Cut them down.
let's,
Slingers. Strategos. Tarantine cavalry.
kill them, please.
Missile infantry. Break off. Orders.
These guys back in.
Ready. Attack fire on the enemy. Shoot up. Loose. Your orders. Tarantine cavalry.
Right, I'm not too.
Engage.
Guys, kill those.
General.
Keep killing those. As I say,
Slingers. Tribunus. Ready and
I'm
waiting.
prepared to
Our
accept
men
the
flee
casualties.
field of battle.
Yep.
This is a shameful display.
Forward.
These guys have been totally wrecked. But if you guys can get in on them,
Missile infantry at your command.
how are we doing over here? Guys keep wrecking them. General in. I know I'm taking more casualties than I should, but
Double time. Attack.
Right.
Sonics at the race. Double time. Slingers. Warriors of Macedon. Ready.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yep.
This is a shameful display.
chase them.
Missile infantry ready. By your command. Quick march. Ready and
Right, sorry I'm not saying much, guys. This is becoming very, very intense. You stop firing.
turning in our favor.
Right.
Ready yourself!
Right, I think those troops may have to be let them get away. Right. General, you're gonna have to come in there. Stop. Then down. General in. All enemy units to be killed.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah.
Companion cavalry.
In, come on. How are you doing over there? General, pull out. Ah. Right. Wait. Guys, stop. Pull away. Thracians in. Guys to pull through. There's opposition in these trees here somewhere. Oh, kill them. Oh, taking far too many casualties. Continue. Right, just gonna speed up, guys. As I say, it's.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah. Say, winning is not enough. We have to wreck these to give us an easy siege. Have we done enough? That's the question. Because you can see how badly damaged these units are. I mean, they're going to get a bit of recovery, but I think that's about it. Battle, end battle. We lost 376, we killed 1,955. We've wrecked a lot of their arch units, which is exactly what I wanted to do. We've wrecked some of their better offensive units. They're gone, they're gone. Some of these guys have recovered, which is going to be unfortunate. Right, what have we killed? We killed 4 out of their 5 arch units. We killed one of their peltas units. We killed a lot of their shield units. We were down, yeah. Okay. Oh, we might have got away with this, guys. Right, position is backed off. New Pala, the new foreign exotic items bought by traders from far and wide, of their markets now flourish. Thank you. Right. These guys are going to have 2 units.
For death and honor!
I'm very tempted to take the auto resolve, but 84%. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the auto resolve here, guys, simply because this is a siege. All my units are damaged. Right, I'm going to take the auto resolve on that, but I don't think we can get any better because we would have lost to the towers. So I think this is one of the few occasions where I would justify it. And of course, what we're going to do is Just going to occupy,
Ready for battle.
and wow.
At your service, moving unseen, swifter than Hermes.
Guys here, these guys here. Question is, will these take peace now that we've kicked them pretty badly?
Do not attempt to sweeten
No,
cheese
they
with
won't.
honey.
Okay.
At your command.
Is bring this general up for a very specific reason. Is the fact that
For orders.
these guys are they're just going to merge you up. Obviously, you're not going to get much in the way of refurbishment, and I think we just need to save the money a little bit. Certainly going to have to knock that down. I want to keep that 4,000. Question is, I suppose if we just keep that for the moment, that will give us a garrison of 17 of a quick look. It's going to give us 2 militia, 2 hoplites, 5 Greek archers. Yeah, I think we're going to have to stick with that for the moment, guys.
At your command.
I think this garrison needs a bit of DLC before we can push forward. What I want to do is get, yeah,
There is more I could do.
they've got loads of general units here recovering, but they got a garrison of 19. I think that's going to be,
I am greater
I think
than
we're just going to
mighty.
leave him for a couple of turns up here. Right. Oh. Right, we got a bit of cash. I'm just going to go for an end turn, guys. And I think we're going to try and get into a little bit of a consolidation phase now. Simply because I can't push forward really hard until I've got Pulpudeva stabilised, because I've got this lot up here. I know it'd be tempting to come out here and take these guys while they're weak, but the last thing I want is these guys to sneak up and attack, which there's a good chance they will. And plus I need to get my faction leader back to refurbish. He's not going to refurbish that well. Yeah, that army's gone back that way, and it'll probably start building up almost immediately. Right, those guys have gone back because they got to get back to their territory to refurbish. Right, we've got legal institutions. Right, what I want to do is
We hunger for battle.
bring
Your
you
next
out
command. Ready for. Get to it, men.
to here.
At your command.
Um,
Commander. At once.
Give him everything. And I suppose doing that, he's going to be able to move. Right, thank you. Exactly what I wanted.
March.
That
Ready
gives
for
me
battle.
a full strength general and a bit of cash to spend. And these are the new settlement buildings. Be really good. Is there any benefit of doing that? I mean, they're cheap to build, and it would give us growth, a bit of commercial. No, I think I would rather go that route. Actually, what's the culture like here? Moment it's 1 against 5 against 6. Well, I think we're just going to have to live with that, guys, in the short term. And of course this is -3, so they can have a rebellion, but how is the population here? Yeah, I think this army's just going to have to...
At your command.
Actually, I think
You have
no one near just yet.
faster. Curse you all.
We're just going to have to use our agent
Treading softly.
to see how. Guys can't move very far, so we're just going to have to use our agent.
Swift and silent.
Keep an eye on what these guys are. We can do this.
Ready for
And
battle.
you guys can refurbish.
At your command.
You can't refurbish just yet, but you're going to okay. Guys are damaged.
Ready for battle.
I think we can sneak these guys out. We're going to fortify them for the moment.
To work.
The risk associated with that, but I think we're just going to need to do it. Port filter recruitment cost, agent recruitment cost. sure I really need that. Certainly don't need that. Weaponsmith, banditry, attrition under siege. No, we got no access to armourer. I think for the moment I'm going to do this while I'm thinking about it, guys, so that I can upgrade. And you're looking good. You're looking good. Bit of cash. I think what I am going to do, come here, get another one of these. Yes. Actually, before we do that, is there any other improvements here that I can do? It's going to give me an extra 200. I think we're going to drop the brick dryer in there. And 6 turns, and that will give me an extra 200 cash. I'm just going to go for an end turn, guys. I'm actually going to get through several turns without being attacked. I mean, that would be great. Right, great. Intimidate opposition. Yeah, I haven't checked my 28, 24, 42. Yes, there. Everybody's happy. One thing I haven't checked though is whether you've got a household. You're a general in Pulpudeva. Anything that melee spit commander's unit, tax rate, that could be useful. What I'm really looking forward is public order. Anything better than 2. Decreased. That could be pretty good. That could be very useful. Cultural conversion. I think we're going to need that. So, I think this guy, General in Apollonia, and you're an admiral. I think, how much is this going to cost me? 1,655. You're giving me a little bit of cash. And let's just do the wealth from agriculture. That opens up wealth from commerce, trade, and food. That gives me -2 empire maintenance. That could be useful. Not that I've got much of an empire at the moment. Stadia Ocean. I actually like this because this opens up. Maybe we're going to go with that. Right, 2,000 to spend. Can't build that. Can't build anything. I think I'm going to invest in this general, or whatever general that was. You here. You're the general in Apollonia. Next level 5 culture influence. I could have really preferred you, but you don't have the rank yet. I can see me swapping generals here. -8% upkeep for. Yeah, I think we're going to invest in our general in Apollonia. That's going to push my income up a little bit. I think we're just going to a little bit north. These guys are open, but I don't feel this army needs to be built up. How are we doing over here? Right. Need to know what the Adrasians are up to. Their army's moved off, right.
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, they're going to come into the city.
Commander, I want hourly patrols.
Here. Okay. There's a full stack army. They're going to probably come in against us here. I'm not comfortable with this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put our general back into here. They've got a navy. Okay, we're just going to have to go with that, I think. Right, I think that's all we can do, guys. So let's go for an end turn. Here they come. siege. Rebellion in Thrake eminence. Yes, so I guess what I'm saying. Now the question is,
Ready for orders. For the gods!
we fight them or cancel that, decline attack. Question is, if I could bring,
Ready for battle.
let's see what you can recruit here. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is bring this general up,
You
and
have further orders?
you need to spend the money on recruiting.
It is a
I
great
think
and glorious thing to serve your
going to be
people.
about it. Going to have to risk one turn. I think my gamble over here paid off, in the sense that
Achilles has
these
nothing
idiots
to me.
kept away. So I'm just a bit concerned over behind here. Okay.
As you command.
Now the question is, will these guys come in on this end turn? Well, there's only one way to find out. Well, we got a character, forces,
Ready for orders.
immediately got. I think we're just gonna have to go with cash for this guy. I should. With public order, yeah. I think that's what you're going to be more important. Roll. So here we go, guys. Just going to go for an end turn. Hopefully these idiots won't attack this turn, and we'll be able to get this army up in support. Right, yes, rebellion. Yeah. Right, and the question is, do I bring this army up and just defend,
Men,
or do I use it to actually attack these guys? Ah, it's not going to reach. Great. Okay. I think I have to stay inside the zone of control. Ah, I should have. I've made a mistake here, guys.
for glory and
This
honor.
army won't reinforce. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Let's just use the agent to come down here, see what's going on. Anything we can build here. I really want to build. I just don't want to keep fighting these battles, but at the same time I feel could get ourselves another mercenary unit. We can't recruit anything because this is under siege. Okay. Love another cavalry unit actually. Horse skirmishers. Have a quick look at their army. They've got 2 cavalry units. We got
Ready for
a
orders.
couple of cavalry units in here. Okay.
Commander.
I think we're gonna get. Could be quite a key choice actually. They do want Argarian cell swords. I think the cell swords could be quite useful. Okay, we're going to fire them up. And I think that's going to be it. We're just going to go for another turn just to see if these guys actually come in on the siege. Right, we have a major siege battle, guys. We've also got some rebels outside. We've got 2 generals here, and this is going to be a very long battle, guys. So I'm going to drop a quick save here, and this is where we're going to start in the next part. It says we got a thin chance of winning, but I think with some good defense here, we should be okay. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. I say, I'm going to stop saying it. Another key crucial battle that I've got to win to keep this campaign alive. So this is where I'm going to leave it. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.